Hey guys, Prowl1701 here, and today we are going to talk about the rumored news that the next box set we might be getting in the Doctor Who Classics box set range could be Season 8. Now this is a big surprise. This is very much out of left field. I figured Season 8 would actually probably be the last Pertwee season we got, because Season 8, most of the episodes don't exist in their original master format. Most people are aware that there's a lot of missing Doctor Who episodes from the first and second Doctor episodes because of the BBC's junking policies at the time. But a lot of the Pertwee episodes were originally affected as well. For many years, a lot of Pertwee episodes were missing. Now, in present day, all the episodes have been recovered, but not all of them are in their original format. Some of them only existed as black and white telerecordings. Some of them only existed in Canadian broadcast videos, which are done in the NTSC format instead of the PLA format, which presents a problem. And there were also some off-air Betamax recordings as well. Later seasons of Pertwee's, this isn't so much a problem. That's one of the reasons we probably got Season 10 first, and while we figured we would get Season 10 first, because only one episode of Season 10 didn't exist in its original format, and that was Episode 3, Planet of the Daleks. All the others still existed. And while we were pretty sure we would be getting Season 11 next, because it's the same situation, every episode exists in its original format, except for one episode, which is Episode 1 of Invasion of the Dinosaurs, although that one does actually have a big problem to overcome because it only exists in black and white, and trying to use the chromia dot recovery process on it's tricky, as the blue chromia dot doesn't exist. But Season 8, on the other hand, there are 25 episodes, I believe, that make up that season, and only 3 of those 25 exist in their original master tape format. Episodes 1 and 4 of The Claws of Axos, and Episode 4 of the Daemons, or Demons. You know, I don't know how you pronounce that, Daemons or Demons. I've never actually seen that story. Which is one of the reasons I'm actually excited about Season 8, is I've only seen 2 of the stories from that season. I've seen Terror of the Autons a long time ago, and then I actually have Colony in Space on DVD. Actually, I think it's over here. Which is, I'm surprised. I just realized that was the only Season 8 episode I had on DVD. But this would be a good treat for me because of that, so it'd give me a chance to see more of these stories, especially the Daemons. I've always wanted to see that one, and Mind of Evil. I've always wanted to see that one as well. And I forget what the other one is in that season. I've got my notes. Where are my notes? Oh yeah, Claws of Axos. I said that. Yeah, Claws of Axos. Now, and the interesting thing about this season is these stories are recovered in different ways. Not all of these stories, again, are recovered in the same ways. They've used different techniques on different stories. And a lot of these techniques have been refined over the years. Matter of fact, Claws of Axos and Inferno have had 2 separate releases because they refined their technique. The special edition in both of those had better colorization techniques to make the color look better. Like, for instance, I know Terror of the Autons used a color restoration technique where they paired the black and white telerecordings with the off-air Betamax broadcast. They paired those together to create a single image, which didn't work as well as you would like. It looks rough. It does look rough. Mind of Evil, on the other hand, for episodes 2 through 6, they used the chromia dot recovery technique. Because when something that's in color is telerecorded into black and white, back then, the color information would still bleed into the black and white as chromia dots, unless they were filtered out properly, which most of the time they weren't. So a technique called chromia dot recovery was devised, which brought out the color information so you could recolor the episodes. Now, episode 1 of Mind of Evil, the chromia dots were actually filtered out properly, and it actually had to be manually recolorized by Stuart Humphreys. Actually did that. Babel Color, however you pronounce his name, actually undertook that and recolorized that one manually. And then Colony in Space has been reverse converted back That was one of those. It was a PLA, and when they sent tapes over to Canada, they converted them to NTSC, which is the format we use here in North America. It has fewer lines. I think we have what, 500 and something, whereas in the PLA has like 625. So they look different. And converting them back to PLA causes problems, blurring, and even reverse converting them back is not perfect. The image doesn't look as good as its original master tape would look. And it doesn't look bad. Colony in Space doesn't look bad. I own that one. But it's still, the color bleeds into each other a little bit. I guess that's the best way to put it. Claws of Axos, we have the special edition, which also uses reverse standard conversions, but it's combined with other techniques, because they've got to where they refined this, to where they combined it with the color restoration process, and I believe they even use some of the stuff from the chromia dot recovery. They use all of these techniques together to create a superior quality color image, is my understanding of it, at least from what I've read. And then the Daemons, I believe, also uses the color recovery mentioned for Terror of the Autons in 4 of the episodes. Episode 4 actually still exists in its master tape. And I haven't seen it, but I understand you can see the jarring difference in quality. Episode 4, the color quality looks much better than the other episodes that have been restored. But I'm actually really excited about the season. Again, I'm surprised with all of the work that has to go into bringing these up to Blu-ray level. I figured we wouldn't get this one for a while. I figured we would have got season 11, maybe season 9, because season 9 is about half in its original format and half in other formats, most of which I actually think in season 9 is mostly just reverse standard converted. With, I know, Sea Devils being half and half. Half's in original format, half's not. So I'm surprised to hear season 8's coming. But Katie Manning has been on Twitter saying that she's been doing some work on the Blu-ray documentaries. Chris Chapman's been tweeting that they're back to work. A lot of the people involved in these, in the box sets, have been tweeting that they're kind of back working. Lee Binding has been tweeting a few things. I think Mark's been tweeting a few things. Well, of course, none of them have said which season. Nothing's been confirmed. All we have is this listing on a French-Canadian website. And it listed John Pertwee Season 2, because I'm guessing it uses the same packaging style as America uses, where they actually do like John Pertwee Season 2, John Pertwee Season 3, whatever. Which is a dumb way to do it. But John Pertwee Season 2 would be Season 8. So, I think originally they probably were going to do Season 20 next, like we all thought, but with COVID, I think everything got pushed back. And I think this, because even in COVID, they can still work on restoring the picture quality, which I'm sure they're hard at work on in Seasons 7, 8, and 9. That's something they can still do from the computer, so I can see work going ahead with that. Excuse me. But I didn't expect to get it this soon. I'm excited about it. I would love to have that. I hope we get an announcement soon. I'm ready to see the box art. I'm not going to believe anything until I actually get an official confirmation. But a lot of people seem to think it's probably true, and that we'll probably be getting Season 8. I'm worried they're not going to look Blu-ray quality. I like how somebody else put it. It's like trying to get an HD image out of a third-generation VHS. Because, you know, VHS tapes back in the day, if you made a copy of a copy, each generation of tape, it degrades the quality a bit. So a first-generation VHS copy and a fourth-generation VHS copy are going to look different. It's like taking a third-generation VHS copy and somehow thinking you're going to get an HD sharp quality picture out of it. I just don't know how good they can make it look given the source material. But we'll see. I'm excited about it. I love John Pertwee. He's one of my favorite doctors. He's one of my top 5 favorites of all time. He's one of the first doctors I ever saw. Also, next year will be the perfect release for this season, as it's the first season to feature the Master. First time we ever got introduced to the Master was Terror of the Autons in January of 1971. So that will commemorate not only Season 8's 50th anniversary, but the Master's 50th anniversary as well. And I think that would be a nice, fitting tribute to the Master and to Roger Delgado as well. Still my favorite Master of all time. So I'm very excited. I do hope we get it. I'm always up for more Katie Manning and more John Pertwee. So yeah, looks like we're getting Season 8. That's the popular rumor. Again, I won't believe it until we get official confirmation, but I hope it's true. I would like to see it, as 3 of the 5 stories I've never seen, and I would love to experience those. Plus, I'm really looking forward to watching Terror of the Autons again. Anyway, I'm Prowl1701. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications. Check out my main channel, Prowl1701, Prowl1701, where I talk about all things Star Wars. And most importantly, thank you for watching.